Hi, Rainbow Food Explorers. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Rainbow Janet, and I'm so glad that you're here with me. Have you been having so many great adventures being a Rainbow Food Explorer? I'm so glad. Thank you to everyone who's been sending me your pictures and videos. I've loved seeing everything you've been doing. Can you remember the rainbow plate rhyme? Great. Let's say it all together. Ready? Rainbow plate, tell me the colors that you ate. That was amazing. I hope you've been saying it every time you eat, and when you look at your plate, always look for those beautiful colors. It's so much fun, isn't it? That's great. Well, today we're going to go on another rainbow food exploring adventure. Remember how to be a rainbow food explorer? Let's go through the steps again. We're going to use all of our senses. Let's think. Well, we can use our fingers to feel things, our eyes to look and see how they look, our noses, that's right. We can smell foods. Our mouths are great for exploring the way foods, right, how they taste. So many different things to notice. And even our ears can help us being a rainbow food explorer because there's often sounds that we can hear. Remember to keep doing that every time you go on exploring adventures. That's so great. Well, today we are going to explore the color, right, green. I went exploring in my house and I found so many foods that are green. You can stop the video now and find some yourself, or do this afterwards when we're finished. Want to see what I found? Okay, here we go. So many green foods. I'll just move this out of the way. Well, where should I start? I found this great, big, beautiful, right, it's lettuce. I love the way it has this beautiful pattern, and if you turn it over, you can see each piece has this lovely texture. I can feel it with my fingers. This part feels really smooth, and this part, it's really bumpy. It has a very soft texture. Do you know what part of a plant lettuce is? That's right. It's made up of leaves. I'm going to pull one off to show you. Look at how beautiful that is. Each piece of the lettuce is a single leaf of the plant. Look at the pattern that you can see there. It's really interesting, isn't it? What else do I have? Well, I found some lovely green tea. And in fact, did you know that tea is made up of leaves too? Tea comes from a plant, and the leaves are picked and dried. And then when we want to make tea, what do we do with it? Right, we put the leaves in water, and we usually pour boiling water. We put them in a cup, and then we usually pour boiling water over, and that makes the tea. I'm going to use my nose. This tea has such a beautiful smell. I know it tastes really good too. I have something else here. It's a green vegetable called, right, zucchini. I grew zucchini in my garden last year, and some of them got really, really big. This one's small, but I can see the place where the zucchini was on the plant. Can you see the end there? That's right. This part of the zucchini was where it was growing on the plant, so someone picked it. I can look with my eyes and notice that it's very shiny. If I feel it with my fingers, it feels a little bit bumpy. Speaking of bumpy, I found a great big bumpy green pepper. Right. Can you see all the bumps on it? Oh my goodness. What does that look like? That's funny. And I can feel all those bumps with my fingers. It feels really smooth. And it feels quite heavy. This is a big pepper. I found some green candies that I had in the cupboard. They're very bright green. I wonder if they have a smell. They smell sweet. I think if I was to bite these candies and chew them, would they be crunchy? I think these ones are pretty chewy. What else have I got? I've got some little tiny round green things. Do you know what those are? They're olives, that's right. Olives have a very unique flavor. How would you describe the flavor of an olive? Have you ever tried an olive? If you haven't, give one a try. They're very, I'm going to say salty. If you try one, let me know what you think. I have something else that's long and green. Wow, look how big that is. What is that? Right, it's called celery. And it grows in the garden also. It's a plant and it grows standing up like that. In fact, celery, the part that we think of eating, this is actually the stem of a plant. That's right. Can you see any leaves on my celery? I'm going to turn it around. Do you see them? There they are. We can eat those too. I always chop them up and I put them in my salads and in my soup. They're really yummy and they taste pretty much the same way that celery does. What else do we have here? I have a great, big, beautiful green vegetable. Right, it's broccoli. This one has the stem cut off, but you can still see underneath that broccoli usually reminds me of, right, a tree. And all the beautiful branches branch out. Look how they branch at the bottom. Wow, what does that look like if I hold it that way? It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder if you could count all the different branches. Great job. Now, the interesting thing about broccoli is this part on the top, because I don't know if you know, but this part is actually the tiny flowers of a broccoli plant. That's right. They're closed up and they're not open yet, but we can eat those flowers. So we eat flowers on broccoli, stems on celery, leaves on lettuce. That's really interesting, isn't it? We can eat so many different parts of plants. I have a great, big, long green vegetable. I bet you've seen this one before. What's it called? Right, a cucumber. Look how long it is. It's very heavy. This is a really big cucumber. And if we look at it, do you notice that it has lines on it? I can feel them with my finger. And if I turn it around, can see them all the way. Now this end of my cucumber, do you see that? It looks pretty flat. And the other end though, you can see something on it. Do you notice what's different about this end? It's more pointed, and you can even see right there where it was attached to the plant, where it grew. We're going to do a little more exploring of this in just a minute, but I wanted to show you this that I found in my fridge. These were the last ones left because everybody gobbled them up, but it is, well, there's two of them, a little tiny pickle. Right. Did you know what vegetables pickles are made out of? Right. They're made of cucumbers. But this one, look at the difference. This one is so tiny, and this one is much bigger. And the way that people make pickles from cucumbers is to mix them with different things, usually vinegar and some spices. Do you like to eat cucumbers? I do too. They're usually crunchy. Pickles, they're usually crunchy, and they're often salty, same as the olives. Wow. Well, I'm going to move all these things out of the way so that we can explore our cucumber together. Make some room. All right. So the cucumber is very heavy, and if this one's actually quite straight, sometimes they're curved like a smile, but this one's pretty straight. And if I feel it, and if I was to try and bend it, let's see, it does bend a little bit. We could say that it's bendy, or we could even say it's flexible. And I already showed you, it has these beautiful stripes on it, and the way it feels in my fingers is very long and kind of bumpy. I wonder if it smells. Not too much. I wonder what would happen if we cut it open. Let's find out. I have a green cutting mat, and I have a green knife today. Now, if I cut it this way, what shape do you think we're going to see? Want to see? Are you ready? Oh, there it is. It looks like a circle. This one actually was surprising because it's a little bit yellow inside. How many colors of green can you see? Great. The outside is dark and the inside is light green, or maybe even yellow. Do you see any seeds in there? I think they're arranged in a beautiful pattern, aren't they? Interesting. Let's cut a slice. Wow, now that I've cut it open, I can really smell the cucumber. Oh, I love the smell of cucumbers. Have you ever smelled a cucumber before? Give it a try if you haven't. What does it make you think of? Cucumbers always remind me of spring or summer. It almost smells like fresh air. It's really great if you're stuck in the house and you need to feel that outside smell. I just smell some cucumbers. Delicious. And you know what else? If I hold the cucumber up to the light, what you can't see, you can almost see through it. Can you see if we hold one slice? It has a beautiful pattern the way the seeds are arranged. Now this one's actually a seedless cucumber, so there's not really that many seeds inside, but some of them have seeds. If I feel it with my finger, it feels wet and it feels very cool. I wonder what will happen if I bite it. Listen for the sound. It's crunchy. It's very refreshing. And there's some juice inside. It tastes delicious. And it feels really cool as well. Do you notice what letter it makes? Right, C. Do you know what letter cucumber starts with? Right, it's the same. I wonder if you can think of any other words that begin with the letter C that have to do with a cucumber. See if you can come up with some when you're doing this yourself. That's so yummy. I'm going to put this down, and I wonder if I cut up my cucumber in another way. I'm going to cut a piece like this, and then I'm going to cut it along this way. Are you watching? All right. What do you think it's going to be like inside? Are you ready to see? Here we go. What do you notice? Can you see the way that the seeds, or where they would be, that pattern is very different in a long line? Does it remind you of any other vegetable that we've explored? I think so. It kind of reminds me of the corn, the way everything was arranged in that kind of a pattern. So much fun. And if I hold it like this, it looks like a half moon. Sometimes I make a snack and I hollow out the cucumber and I fill it up with things. You can try that at home. Well, we used our eyes, we used our fingers to feel, we used our noses to smell, and I used my mouth to taste and eat the cucumber. We listened when I bit it, so we heard a bit of the sound. So we used all of our senses to become a rainbow food explorer. I hope you'll try something like this at home with a cucumber yourself, or with other green foods that you can find. Remember to use all of your senses and just see what you can discover. It'll be lots of fun. Make sure you remember to take a picture or a video and send it in so that we can see all the amazing rainbow food exploring adventures that you're up to. Remember, tag us at Rainbow Plate, or have your parents email hello@rainbowplate.com. We'd love to see what you're doing. And don't forget to share our videos with any of your friends who would also love to become rainbow food explorers, or anyone else you think would have a good time with this. Before we go, let's remember that rainbow plate rhyme again, and think about it every time you sit down and look at your plate. Can you do it with me? Okay, ready? Rainbow plate, tell me the colors that you ate. Great job. Thanks so much for joining me. Come back again and we'll have some more rainbow food exploring adventures together. I can't wait to see you. Bye. Hi, Rainbow Food Explorers. I have a special guest that I wanted you to meet today. His name is Rainbow Murphy. Murphy, come. Come on in. Good boy. Sit. Rainbow Murphy loves eating rainbows the same way that I do. And he was so excited that I was exploring cucumbers today that he wanted to help. Murphy, do you know? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Do you want to show everyone how you use your nose to be a rainbow food explorer? That's right. Do you like cucumbers, Murphy? Do they taste really good? I wonder. What do you think? Is a green cucumber one of your favorite foods, Murphy? Does it smell good? I think it really smells yummy. What do you think? It does. Do you want to eat one? Okay. There you go, Rainbow Murphy. Is it crunchy? Rainbow Murphy, are you going to show everybody the way you crunch on cucumbers? Let's see. Is the cucumber really crunchy? Do you want another one? Great job, Murphy. Give me your paw. Thank you. Thank you for being such a great rainbow food explorer, Murphy. Come back soon.